Bacon wrapped hot dogs. After watching Cooking with CJ throw these down during our live in July, we realized that this is something we've got to do ourselves. You want to see our take on these bacon wrapped hot dogs? Then stick around while we dig in.
I can't believe the WALTWINS. They're right there. That's one of them. That's the other one.
I'm the other one. Hey, welcome back.
I'm Adam.
I'm Brett.
And we are
the WALTWINS.
If this is your first time here with us, though,
welcome.
Consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the cooks that we do here on the Blackstone Griddle. And as Brett pointed out in the intro, Cooking with CJ did his bacon wrapped hot dogs when we did our Coast to Coast live in July.
Yes.
And I gotta say, I was jealous. Now, we don't have the pre-prepped bacon wrapped hot dogs like he did.
Right.
But we're gonna do them a little bit different. I'm excited because we're also incorporating some amazing sauce that Jim DeGraff, a good friend, sent to us, Jim and Aaron. Thank you guys for this. But Brett, let's talk about the groceries so people know what we're talking about.
Yeah, here we go. So as you can see, we have Smithfield bacon that we'll be wrapping around these delicious Nathan's hot dogs, putting on these Pepperidge Farms hot dog buns, topping it with onions, cheese, and sent from Jim DeGraff, Tony Packo's hot dog sauce with beef.
We are so excited to try this sauce. In fact, Brett's over prepping it right now. Here's the deal. Not too long ago, you saw us do our Nally chili, our childhood favorite cook. We got to say, we opened this. Both of our thoughts were, it smells like Nally.
Yes.
But at least it has that same, because a lot of these chilies will have some of those same ingredients. But man, I got to tell you, I'm excited for this hot dog sauce.
Me too.
So this is kind of like, what would you say, a meatless chili? A
beanless meat sauce.
Beanless meat sauce. We're super excited to do this. So all we're going to do, we're going to show you real quick how we're going to wrap the bacon. We're going to get these.
We're going to wrap the bacon?
We're going to wrap the bacon around the hot dogs. And then we're going to cook these up. While we're cooking these up, Brett's going to just watch the sauce. That's all he's got to do.
It's the hardest job out here.
Keep it
Someone's got to do
easy
it
for him. And then we're going to top and build this, so it shouldn't be very long. So come along, let's see how this is done. All right, so we've got our bacon, we got our hot dogs, and we like the thin cut for this. And I say this from our jalapeno popper days, which actually we found either will work.
Back when we had a jalapeno popper problem.
We've learned the ways. So all I'm going to do is just wrap this, kind of let the weight of this drag down, and just keep going and going and going. There we go. Get those nice and purty.
Knee-highs.
So, and I adjusted it just a little bit to slide it down, just so I make sure I cover the whole thing. But like I said, using the weight allows me to kind of control exactly where I want the bacon to go. I can also pull it if I need to a little bit to really wrap it, because I want to thin that out, because we want to make sure this is going to cook through. So set that down and kind of spread that some. Those look good, bro.
Spread that, son.
Spread that, son. Okay, we can even stretch the bacon a little. Oh, that's what we did, right? With the jalapeno poppers, we stretched them a little bit, the bacon. So first thing I want to tuck, I probably didn't talk about that. I'm tucking that first little piece in. And you can do this any way that works for you. This is not a science, by the way. This is an art form. The art and science of cooking. My teacher friends will get that. All right, here we go. That. Are you impressed, Brett, with my bacon wrapping skills?
Adam, I'm taking note. I'm very impressed with these skills.
Look at these.
I'm going to have to watch this video over and over so I myself can perfect it.
All right, so Brett, that sauce is coming along well?
It is. It's
all right.
Nice and toasty, nice and warm.
So right now, this griddle has been on for about 6 or 7 minutes. Now, we've got bacon. I typically don't use a lot of oil, but the one thing I've learned is on any griddle surface, I don't like it when it sticks. And sometimes the bacon's gonna stick. This is a really slick surface though, so we're gonna get this. Now, where I put that down, right there's the end. I wanna make sure and put that down first, so that will start cooking right on to the hot dog. All we got to do is sit now and watch this and babysit it. Brett ran to get some plates. One thing that's really fun in prepping these cooks, one thing that I always like to do is really do some research. I'll go on YouTube, I'll go to Google, I'll do a lot of look for different ways that people do these. We're actually doing these like a Toledo dog, the way that Jim told us.
Yep.
The only thing we're doing is adding the bacon, but we're going to toss some mustard, which isn't pictured.
Yeah, it was not pictured because we had discussed that pretty much in the last couple of minutes. We decided, let's do how
the way
Tony
Jim
would
said.
Do it. Yes.
Or Tony. The way Jim would do it, I said the way Tony would do it. Tony Packo's is the sauce. We're using Packo sauce.
So let's pretend that that's the way Tony would do it.
So the only difference is we're adding the bacon, but it looked like, man, there's the LA Danger Dog. Man, they load these bacon wrapped hot dogs up with some peppers and all sorts of goodies, maybe some jalapenos, other things.
Yep.
Tovin did a BLT bacon wrapped hot dog, which looked pretty good with some tomatoes.
Yep.
Big Cat 305.
Big
his
Cat.
take, really awesome. As well as Cooking with the Crazy Pop, man. That was awesome. A lot of great channels doing this. People within the community, people that we love. And so it was a lot of fun seeing everybody's different takes. So we're just adding our take into the ring, if you will.
Exactly.
Our proverbial hat in that ring.
Proverbial. You've been using that word a lot lately.
Twice. I've used it twice.
Well, that's a lot to me.
All right, just give these a turn.
Now, obviously, we're not worried about the hot dog being cooked because it's pre-cooked. It's the bacon. We got to make sure, because it is wrapped, we're not going to be able to flip the bacon, so we got to make sure it cooks all the way through.
So that's why, I guess I should have said.
That's another reason why we're using thin bacon.
Right, and I'm at low temperature. I just brought it up a little bit. We meant to cook this at medium-low. However, we had the griddle on for long enough that was going to get hot. I turned it to low, but now I can see I'm controlling the cook. I put it back up. I'm still in the low setting. I'm at the top part of low, though, just to give you an idea.
By the way,
all right, this bacon is cooking really nice, but we wanted to just talk about a couple of things. One way that you can support us is actually through our merchandise store. We have a link to that in the description below this video, where you can get anything from our aprons to our shirts, so many other goodies that we offer, and more things always just on the horizon, it seems. Our merchandise is brought to you through Digital Promotions, who works closely with Crossroads Missions, who does amazing service work throughout the world. In fact, a portion of all the purchases made through the WALTWINS goes to benefit Crossroads Missions and their causes. And we couldn't be more honored to get to work with such an amazing organization. Brett, we also have a Patreon page, my guy. And mustard. We had mustard.
shout outs to our Patreon, by the way, aka our Griddle Entourage. We love you guys so much. If that's something you'd be interested in or you want to find out more, we have that information posted below.
Post Malone?
Post Malone.
Had to. I had to. It had to be done.
Yeah,
and one more way in which you can
go ahead.
show support also is, did you give this video a like? Give this a thumbs up. We really do appreciate it. It really is a way to show YouTube that what we promote, what we have here is worth liking. And it also, though, if you don't like this at all, really want to send that message, hit that thumbs down 2 times for us, just to really
Let us have it.
Let us know. Let us have it. We deserve it.
Give it to us. Yeah, I don't know why I had the mustard here. I pulled it out because I want to make sure we don't forget it, because like we said, it wasn't in the groceries before. But when discussed, Adam had said exactly the way Jim DeGraff does it. I said, you know what? Let's do it that way. The only twist is we're adding bacon, not just the hot dog. So excited for that. And I just had it here as a little armrest. So.
And this sauce is ready to go.
Yeah, the sauce is ready. It's
We're
nice
just waiting
warm.
for
In fact,
the
I'm going
dogs.
to lower that down to low. All right.
So a little trick we learned last time we did the chili cheese dogs, we learned to toast the top and bottom. We actually did with our Hawaiian rolls. CJ Frazier, thank you for the tip on that. We actually love doing it this way. So, all right, so we're gonna butter the top and bottom of these buns. Brett, let's go ahead and do it right there. That's nice and toasty. This burner is off, but it's got enough residual heat from the heat sources around it. Those will toast up nice, especially if you flatten them like Brett is doing. Apparently, you pulling an Adam here? What are we doing?
Well, that one's only going to get toasted right at the crown.
Okay, got a little toastiness on those. Okay, so we got the tops just a little toasty. Brett, those are nice and a little crispy. I like that.
I was singing, by the way, while you were
Okay. So that's a little toasty on that. That's actually, I like the way
you can
that
pull
is.
the dogs.
I just love it because the way how toasty it is. All right, well listen, these are cooking up perfectly. Our buns are just about there. So I think we're gonna pull these up. Kenzie, Cannon, Parker, Griffin, whoever, we're ready for some B-roll. Let's get this.
Here we go.
there they are in all the glory.
All the glory.
And I gotta say, this was a fun cook. This was an easy cook. And I'm being honest when I say this. The bacon cooked perfectly around that. It was a very easy cook. If you want to try this, definitely worth doing. Wrap that bacon. It makes it so nice.
Yes, it did take about 15 to 20 minutes for the bacon to
about 15
completely cook. So you want to keep in mind, you are cooking the bacon all the way through.
Right.
So it is a little bit longer than just cooking and flipping bacon. But either way, I can already tell you it was worth the wait.
Absolutely. But I think these are cool enough to start eating.
Yeah, I'm keeping my gloves on.
He kept
for
his
this.
gloves on for that, but like we say, it can look amazing.
This looks amazing.
Thank you so much, Jimmy DeGraff, for that sauce, because the sauce smelled amazing.
Oh,
and everything.
Yes.
It could smell amazing.
Yeah. It smells amazing. Check that box.
But if this doesn't taste amazing, then this was all for naught. Let's see if we can handle this, bro. Cheers. I'll eat to that, my brother. Hot. Wow. Dude, I'd go to a restaurant and I would order this, and then I'd go back for dinner, order the same thing, and then for breakfast the next morning, when they tell me they don't offer it for breakfast, I'd pay them extra to get it for breakfast.
That is crazy. When the mustard hit the sauce, it had a sweet note. A very sweet note for a second, and then you get the sour from the mustard. Absolutely amazing.
And that cheese, we put it on not melted. It is melting now completely.
That bun, great integrity. I asked Adam, I was like, really, the slit in the top, is that gonna be able to hold everything?
I
He's
know.
all, trust me, we do these all the time. We have used these before, but for some reason I felt we were gonna need more room. Yeah, it is hot. That's why I'm letting it sit for a bit before I take another bite. This is better than I even expected. I expected it to be really good.
Right.
But man, banger. Absolute banger.
Tony's got some kick.
Tony's.
I'm sorry, they call it Tony's, they call it Packo's. Packo's, they got some kick. That stuff is good. I'm still feeling that heat. Onions, perfect little bite, little crisp to it, little crunch.
And good call on the mustard. We decided that.
And last minute to do the mustard. Good call. We like the way you guys do it in Toledo. Maybe put a little bacon on it too. Who knows? This was amazing. In fact, that bacon, you get that extra, it brings out the flavor in the hot dog. Listen, we could keep talking about this. We're
Clearly, we want to keep talking about
excited.
it.
But
try it. Let us know what you think.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jim Naren DeGraff. Again, thank you guys so much for the love and support you've given us, and for you all just for being here and watching. We love this ride, and I think we talk about it all the time, but it's because we really are blown away, and we can't believe so many people want to watch and appreciate these two knuckleheads that just like to cook and hang out and laugh. But Brett, aside from coming to make this bacon wrapped hot dog, and pay tribute to all those that have done it also, and man, so many different ways to do it. So we'll try to put links to all those channels that we discussed. Make sure you see those as well, because worth visiting for sure.
Absolutely.
Aside from that, why are we coming to do this?
All we do is twin, no matter what.
And with that, we bid you adieu.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
And
Griddle on!